So how can we show that cos 3 theta is equals to 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta? All right, so to start with, we'll work with the left-hand side. So the left-hand side is cos 3 theta. So now this can be split into 2 theta plus theta. 2 theta plus theta is simply cos 3 theta. Then now we need the sum and difference identities. So we're going to use the following. So I can say using the identity for cos, that is cos alpha plus beta. Since they're adding, we can use this one here. So the identity is cos alpha cos beta minus sine alpha sine supposed to be sine beta, so sine beta, like that. So clearly you can see that the alpha is 2 theta and the beta is theta. So let's substitute. So this means that cos 3 theta as it is equals to, now we apply this identity, cos alpha is as good as cos 2 theta, cos beta is cos theta minus sine alpha is sine 2 theta, cos beta, sine beta is sine theta. Now we have the double angle identities. So let's replace that as well. So for the cos 2 theta, the identity we're going to use is 2 cos square theta minus 1. That's a double angle identity for cos. And then for sine, we'll use sine 2 theta is equals to 2 sine theta cos theta. So these are the identities we're using. Let's substitute. So as it is, cos 3 theta, this is equals to, where there's cos here, I'll replace it with this particular identity. So it will become 2 cos square theta minus 1 multiplied by cos minus, again, the one for sine will be replaced with this identity here. So that will be 2 sine theta cos theta multiplied by sine theta. Okay, so cos 3 theta is equals to, so 2 cos square times cos gives us 2 cos cubed theta. 1 times cos is a cos. Then on this side, we have the 2 as it is. Now the sine and the sine will give us a sine square. So I can say, let me start with the cos theta. The sine and the sine will give me sine square. Now if you look at the right hand side, we just have one sine. But if you look at the original question, which is this one right here, we do not have a sine on the right hand side. So when we need to get rid of that sine, and to do that, we're going to use the Pythagorean identity. We know that sine square plus cos square is equals to 1. So if I make sine the subject, sine is equals to 1 minus cos square. So if that's the case, then we can say cos 3 theta is equals to 2 cos cubed theta minus cos theta minus 2 cos theta. I'll replace the sine square with 1 minus cos square. So the next step will be to say cos 3 theta, that is. So I have 2 cos cube theta minus cos theta. So 2 cos times 1 is 2 cos theta. Negative 2 cos times negative times negative will be a positive, like this. Then the cos and the cos will give us a positive cos cube theta. Then in the final step, it's just a matter of grouping like terms. So in this case, the like terms we have the cos cubed. 2 cos cubed plus 2 cos cubed will be 4 cos cubed. Then the two negatives are also like terms. If we put them together, we'll get 3 cos theta. So there we have